Hello, my name's Alasdair MacGowan and I'm reporting on this poster, which is a study of the combination of two antibiotics, polymyxin B and BV100, which is an intravenous version of rifabutin against carbapenem-resistant Acinetobacter baumannii, or CRAB. And I'm doing that on behalf of the Bristol Research Group and our research partners at BioVersus in Switzerland. You may think that rifabutin is a slightly unusual drug to test against Acinetobacter, as most rifamycins do not have activity against gram-negative organisms. However, it has been shown in quite a number of studies that rifabutin has activity on its own against Acinetobacter, and that also includes very resistant strains. In clinical trials, rifabutin has been combined with polymyxin in terms of phase 2 efficacy studies. And in this work, what we aimed to do was to use inhibitory methods such as MICs, and also methods that look at the ability of the combination to kill CRAB using time kill curves to understand this interaction. The first series of work we did was performing MICs using standard ISO methodologies. And what we did was we looked at the polymyxin MICs for a number of strains, and that the polymyxin was tested on its own. And then we combined it with a number of sub-MIC concentrations of rifabutin. And by so doing, we were able to show that the MICs for polymyxin, when combined with the second drug, rifabutin, were very much reduced. We then went on to study whether the bacteria were killed in time kill experiments. And again, we compared the activity of polymyxin on its own to polymyxin with various concentrations of rifabutin. And although the poster shows one particular strain, we did in fact study a few more, and they all showed similar patterns. And in that way, we were able to show that the combination of polymyxin and rifabutin was much more easily able to kill the Acinetobacter than polymyxin on its own. Polymyxin on its own in these experiments produces an early kill for a few hours, and then the bacteria grow back to their original inoculum. That doesn't happen if you combine the drug with rifabutin. This data is a preliminary piece of work, and we have now gone on to look at this interaction in more detail in dynamic in vitro systems. However, it is very encouraging in terms of showing a very positive interaction between polymyxin and rifabutin, which hopefully will be replicated in clinical studies.